Peace. It's your boy Killer B. Goddamn witch finder general. You got a witch, I'm murdering their asses up. And we got a lot of them to burn up today. Yes, we do. Well, tonight, actually. Early morning. Whatever you want to call it. The Killer B, the witch finder general. I'm up in the building. Late night. Tear their asses up again. Pseudo-ass doctors. Watch out for them. Watch out for them, y'all. Let's go.
With Dr. Katz, I walked into the office, 2 o'clock therapy with Dr. Katz. I'm looking awkward in a stocking cap, cause it's August. I don't acknowledge him at all or stop. I walk right past him, straight to the stall. I have to wash my hands. I forgot to grab the doorknob with my sweater sleeve. The doctor laughs. I heard some jotting on his comment pad. When I came out, he was holding up ink blots, and then the doctor asked, "What do you see?" I thought I saw my dad, and then I said nothing, just dots in black. And it was obvious I was sarcastic when responding back. I got defensive and he sensed it. Style. He penciled in some notes. I noticed the end of the sentence. It said progress bad. Perhaps there's a problem. Yeah, I reached into my pocket, scrambled for my car keys, and said, "I have to call a cab. I'm feeling claustrophobic." As the cop and gag, the doctor offered me a bottle of water with a straw. Man, I had a hard time drinking water through a pollen mask while hyperventilating through a doggy bag. I got up and said, "I'll call you back. Tomorrow morning we gon' talk and chat and solve every problem from my haunted past." The coffee table blocked my path to the door. The Dr. Katz starts to plot. I'm astonished. Laughs and says, "I thought I'd ask where you keep your Oscars." Damn, he's catching on to me. He saw that it was all an act. You got me, man. You caught me red-handed, Dr. Katz. He saw that it was all an act. I wear a mask. It's a facade cause it's all I have. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And you can do as you please. You can say what you want, it won't change a goddamn thing. First reaction was to feel embarrassed, followed by an awkward silence. What's he thinking as he keeps on staring? This time it's not my laundry, my dirty secret's airing. Let's talk about my daddy and my mommy. You should meet my parents, the most wonderful people. You'd have so much material to write a sitcom, a funny movie for a sequel. It'd be hilarious. You laugh so hard your fucking t-shirt will bust at the seams. Alright, enough about me. What made you want to become a shrink? He gets uncomfortable suddenly as he shuffles his feet. You probably make the same amount of money it takes me to bust my ass for a month and a week. Only trouble is, some will agree, it takes too long to get that dumb credit degree. And on top of that, it wasn't cheap. Hundreds of G's we spent on butts, probably forgot the ones you did read. My third reaction was to beat my second, to top it by making a hurtful statement. Words could be a lethal weapon. My serotonin's been depleted. I take 3 Zyprexes, and I don't need these sessions. And I have questions on how I should think, etc. I'm just a case study to you on how to treat depression. Instead, I thought I'd ask, where's the nearest pharmacy to fill up my prescription bottle at? I saw that it was all an act. I got you, man. I caught you red-handed, Dr. Katz. I saw that it was all an act. You wear a mask, it's a facade cause it's all you have. And there, and I can do as I please. I can say what I want, it won't change a goddamn thing.
Yeah. It's your boy Killer B back again at y'all. I want to give me 1 second here. Right? Let these things fly here. We got nobody in here yet. I'm gonna let it rock again with another song. I'll be right back with y'all. We get some people in the room.
Yeah, man, this fucking guy. Some would say, I'm not all there. Don't bother calling even. The cops are scared, so lock your door. Keys, don't go outside and fall asleep. There was a bird, a yellow pill. He hopped up on my windowsill. I lured him in with bits of bread, and then I smashed his little head. I'm an asshole that has 2 arms and a set of legs. Also happen to have a torso and a head, a poor soul. Rapping in Morse code on the web, playing back audio, looking for source codes and cassettes. And Lord knows who keeps informing the feds. There must be a breach, cause I only speak to ghosts in a shell, and fuck the police. We'll have to keep disposing our cell phones so the leak ceases and the leech exposes himself. I have a hunch that it's some geek that broke in my Dell and disabled every other key and posted a thread of pictures of me supposedly dead. I don't know whose teeth put holes in my neck, that it happens every single week while watching Vampire Hunter D and porn on my desk. And I think I have to leave before CNN files a report to force me to re-report us again. Some would say, not all there. Don't bother calling even. The cops are scared, so lock your doors and lose your keys. Don't go outside and fall asleep. There was a bird, a yellow bill. He hopped up on my windowsill. I lured him in with bits, and I smashed his little head. Think I give a damn about an atom bomb? I'll connect the Panama Canal back together and your mom. Oh, you think I'm scared of cannonballs? I'm not a man at all. I'm a giant plastic panda doll. I'm a rabbit dog. Man can evolve, but my revolver can revolve. I make my ass. Where's my Adderalls? I'm mad at Krayshawn, cause I'm getting tired of playing basketball by myself in a straitjacket in some tiny room with padded walls. I'm not trying to sound like M. This whole time, I've been trying to sound like Asherah. I use a 97 Macintosh to produce my album and a packet bell that keeps crashing on me while I'm jacking off with a napkin on my fucking lap. Watching episodes of Baywatch back to back, splashing like David Hasselhoff. Some would say, not all there. Don't bother calling even. The cops are scared, so lock your doors and lose your keys. Don't go outside and fall asleep. There was a bird, a yellow bill. He hopped up on my windowsill. I lured him in with bits of bread, and then I smashed his little head. I talked to an apostle and asked him if he wants to start a Holocaust, and gave him some hollow tips and made him on Krav Maga, yelling Mazel Tov at the top of my wallet. Your mom's apartment. I ate all her Haagen-Dazs and left her with an empty Papa John's box and offered to call the cops. I'm hoping that maybe she'll drop the charge. I drove to Target and walked to Ross and stole a lot of shopping carts. I got Lorena Bobbitt, a Dodger dog, a pocket knife, and a packet of Oscar Myers and bought her a chopping block, plus a lifetime supply of sausage links, which Daniel possibly costed me the same dollar amount as my lobotomy, approximately. Somebody popped my fucking colostomy bag, but I'm not mad. I just want an apology. The fucking proctologist, the fuck is his problem? It's not your job to be an asshole. It's my job to be. Some would say, not all there. Don't bother calling even. The cops are scared, so lock your doors and lose your keys. Don't go outside and fall asleep. There was a bird, a yellow bill. He hopped up on my windowsill. I lured him in with bits of bread, and then I smashed his little head.
Let's get one more Bob. I'll be right back. I gotta flip my chicken.
This is another contribution to devil's music, the type to make a reverend feel threatened and make a reference to it in the sermon, get offended and an erection to it. Now where's the exorcist? Get him, and if he's dead, exhume him. I need a seventh day Adventist, the head of Judas, a dark apprentice who's oppressed by these questions too, who's an expert in weapons, who'd make the heavens rain tax and Uzis and make a mess on your front lawns, blemish your precious suit. Tell every televangelist that I'm confronting every Joel Osteen. He's arrogant. Uncle fuckers, Jimmy Swaggers, don't embarrass yourself like Harold Camping. You're not even capable of taking care of yourself, let alone a whole congregation full of misguided souls looking for salvation, waiting for the spawn of some abomination to wake up in the manger to keep you afraid and keep you donating. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7, and his televangelist keeps telling me I should buy what he's selling. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7, and his televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy my way back to heaven. Peter Popoff, now people caught on. You're the reason why people stop believing in God. All these faith healers and con artists, even the frauds, are surprised by how long the scheme has gone on. Pagans, heathens, applaud, some false prophets screaming across the fucking stage while wielding a cross. Angels, demons, and dogma, teaching us, preaching the gospel based on fear. What a crock! Now pay for it. Here's what it costs. If you don't make enough money, then pray for it. Your visa will charge. Just leave it in the offering basket, along with the keys to your car. Proceed to the exit, exceedingly, and leave with misleading and flawed ideas. Don't read the Bible or read the Quran. Benny Hinn needs you to stop moving as he places his palm on his knee to your crotch. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7. And his televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy what he's selling. There are 7 sins. I've committed all 7. And his televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy my way back to heaven. Is it blasphemy for me to feel nervous when my 3-year-old stands next to a Catholic priest? And do I have to keep my eye on him and remind him to keep his pedophile hands to himself? Meanwhile, lurking from a hornet's nest in your morning church, quoting verses about morals somewhere, sweating as he's receiving oral. Don't you think it's ironic Alanis Morissette? More or less, remorse was never expressed by any clergy or regret, and I find it a little concerning that the only apology that I've ever heard was from. Does anyone else feel as disturbed? And if you're not feeling this verse, then you're probably a pedophile priest that deserves to diabolically burn and die a fiery death for the rest of eternity in an urn. There are 7 sins I've committed. Miss televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy. There are 7 sins I've committed all 7. And his televangelist keeps yelling, telling me I should buy my way back to heaven.
Peace, peace, peace. Killer B in the building. We're going to burn their asses up tonight. Once again, we got like a quadruple header. Then we're going to be bagging them and tagging them tonight. Bagging them and tagging them. Ah, man. We got one person in the room. It's all good. It's all good. So we get some more people up in here. Get this thing on the road. You know, my video this morning, or this afternoon, I forgot what time it was. That crazy day today. What's up here? All right. Yeah. So I did a video this morning on Dr. Layla, the late Dr. Layla Afrika, on on these fraudulent so-called doctors that we have in the so-called conscious community, so-called black community, whatever the hell you want to call it. These people are making some outrageous claims, proving to heal people from things like AIDS, cancer, herpes, and all types of madness. What they do, they tell you these, some of the stuff that they say is correct, but it's the technique that they use to bring you this information that makes them the sole source of the remedy, the sole source of the info, and the sole source of the problem also. Oh, man. So we're going to be getting on quite a few of them tonight. We're going to be getting on Dr. Sebi, the late Dr. Sebi. We're going to be getting on Layla Afrika a little bit more. We're going to be getting on so-called Dr. Minister Enki. And we're also going to be getting on Dr. Ali Muhammad. Dr. Minister Enki, or Minister Enki, what he calls himself now. He's I guess he's learned his lesson a little. And Dr. Ali Muhammad seems to have fell in the background a little bit since they haven't been featured on Sonetter TV in quite some time. But they're both going strong. Especially Dr. Ali Muhammad has created his own organization or nation, nationality, whichever you want to call it. And they make claims of being doctors that treating illnesses, mental illness, all types of diseases, and all types of stuff. So, wait, got mine. That there we go. Could be goddamn wishfinder generals in the building. All right, who are we gonna go with first here? I do Layla Afrika last, so I did him earlier today. You know what? I'm gonna read something for you guys right now. I'm gonna read something for you. Then I'm gonna get. I got some good videos that we're gonna view tonight. So let me get my ducks in order here. All right. All right. All right. Get my screen share here. People probably caught the memo and stuff. Anybody want to come in and speak tonight? Because I know this is going to upset a few people tonight. Screen share. Having a good night. Okay. Why isn't this working? This is quite strange. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All righty. AC, we're gone. Hey, how you doing? Shalom, shalom. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Yes, it might be me and you tonight. It's all good. So this afternoon, I kind of exposed the late Dr. Layla Afrika. And show the screen. Put this out here. All right. Sorry about that. Sure. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Holistic health wellness professionals. I'm just gonna whiz through him because if you want to check him out, you You can check out the end of it. It was a quite long video. Well, it was only an hour, but I didn't get to the root of really what I was trying to get across. But basically, I'm going to whiz through Dr. Layla Afrika. Make sure you guys are going to put some a few of these sources up too, so you guys can see. Actually, I erased them. Shit. Okay, but whatever. You guys are going to see what I got on the screen. Dr. Layla Afrika, right? He claims to have received a doctorate, right, from this unknown college or university. Okay, here we go. Dr. Afrika is one of the world's foremost authorities on health and nutrition. He has a doctorate in naturopathy, Saxon Institute of England, right? He is a certified addictionologist with a degree in the American College of Addictionology, compulsive disorders. He is a certified nurse from Georgia Baptist Medical Center. He is also an acupuncturist, metaphysician. I can't say that. Y'all see what it says. It was an U.S. Army social worker, nurse, and psychotherapist. He studied to become a massage therapist, herbalist, historian, writer, lecturer, teacher, and medical astrologist. Dr. Afrika has over 35 years experience in training in ethnomedicine, which is the use of disease remedies and diagnosis based upon biochemistry of race. Because of these tremendous credentials, he is one of the most sought after lecturers in the country, right? So he's so-called, oh shit. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Shit. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Is that shit? That isn't. What is it? Oh, it was a locker. Damn. Where is it? Sorry about this. I'm going to skip over him, and I'm going to get to somebody else. And when the video's playing, it's going to give me some time to look at that shit. Because I lost the source here. Real quick. So I have to go back to it. I really want to get him out of the way. Oh man. Let's see. What the hell is it? Where's inside? Real fast, fake dollars, and white coats. But that's not what I wanted. Where is this thing? Where the frick is this thing? That's not it. All right, I'm coming up on it. It gotta be here. Okay. Well, I can't find that shit. Where is it? So I'll tell you about it because I'm not gonna tie up the show and shit. Yeah, lots of false credentials. when you look up that institute, right, it basically comes up to a basically dead website. The person, he's never received a doctorate from that place. In the first place, in the United States, you have to have an MD before you can have a doctorate in neuropathy or homeopathy. Neuropathy is only accepted in, I believe, 22 states out of the United States. Those are the only states that are legal to practice it. And from what he's telling us, he got his doctorate in this in England and not the United States. He's a licensed nurse, and there's been a lot of, I gotta find that thing. I'll get back to it. Check out the video earlier and stuff like that. Oh, this is okay. Nah, this isn't it. But we're gonna read this a little bit, right? Then we can go into some. Okay. Listen to this. People writing this to show how crazy a lot of this shit is. Both Dr. Sebi and Dr. Layla Africa approach to health is totally holistic, goal-oriented. One should be aware of peer-reviewed science consensus, true, but at the same time do not necessarily have to come to that same conclusion of such peer-reviewed consensus. The subject of menstruation. Listen to this shit. The subject of menstruation. I have heard at least one other popular nutritionist, and that's the only thing that Dr. Layla is really certified as, a nutritionist, right? He also received a degree from a organization, right? And one thing you have to understand, there's a Kemetic organization. I think it's the one that Jabari might be part of, and Dr. Smalls, right? With these groups, once you have that nonprofit certification, you can classify yourself as like a school, and you can give your own courses. And yes, you can also give out a doctorate. So you can have a school that teaches you the science of the flying spaghetti monster. And you take these courses, you can get a master's in it, and you can get a doctorate in it. So you can be Dr. So-and-so, specialist of flying spaghetti monsters. And these are things that the United States government has granted people. Of course, those things could come in good. Say like if it's a religious organization, like I said, or whatever, just like the Kemetic thing, I guess that's okay if you're teaching this or something like that, and you're giving schooling, and you want to certify people that are going to be able to teach within your organization, right? So, but people would take this and go a little farther with it. You know what I mean? Blur the guidelines in it. You know what I mean? Ride the fence of what's actually right and wrong. Let me finish reading this. The subject of menstruation. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, all right, cool. Thanks, AC. The subject of menstruation. I have heard at least one other popular nutritionist, Phil Valentine. Is anybody ever heard of Phil Valentine? He is he's into metaphysics, right? And you can check out his videos on YouTube, and it's a bunch of crazy shit. He has said that Malcolm X, I repeat, Malcolm X, Obama, I'm sorry, the ex-president Obama was actually a grandson of Malcolm X. Not grandson, might have been his son. son or grandson. You can check out his videos on that. He also has a video saying that George Bush, the Bushes are direct descendants of Adolf Hitler. It's been like probably 10 years since I watched these videos, so I might be off a little bit. But you can check out Dr. Phil Valentine. It's a whole bunch of fuckery. But listen what this lady says. He says that menstruation monthly is common, but not necessarily natural. He based this thesis on the observation of women from other parts of the world. His example were a tribe of women from Africa. Menstruate sometimes less than twice a year. Their different values of nutrition supposedly contributed to this. Their fertility supposedly wasn't affected by this lack of menstruation either. Don't quote my word. Don't quote me word for word on this. Stop right there. You see the claim that she made, right? Now, what woman do that you know that only menstruate twice a year? Where's evidence? I searched for a good while on the internet today, looking for this tribe in Africa that doesn't menstruate. I came up with nothing, right? It says, you seem to be coming from an angle that if one holistic approach does not fit the basis of what peer-reviewed science consensus concludes, then they are misleading the public in a way. I have personally met all three of these great men. Layla met personally, and I must admit that I'm especially partial to him because he personally helped me with the health issue that no doctor could help me rid of myself. I followed what Dr. Layla told me to do and haven't had that particular issue since before getting help with him. She's not mentioning what that illness was. So, like I said, I'm partial on Dr. Layla. I want to ask you if you believe that monthly menstruation lasting sometimes up to 5 days is not bleeding too much. But I don't want to get off the original subject, right? Dr. Layla makes no indications of detailed experimental trial, where he and other observers had the chance to see the effects of his supposed diet over a period of time in any other matter. And I have read that he is written, if he has and someone has seen it, then I would love to see. There is a saying in science, extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. There is a considerable amount of evidence that the extreme vegan diet that Dr. Afrika promotes can lead to infertility and more, what word is that? Let me see here.
Amenorrhea.
Amenorrhea. Okay. That is abnormal absence of menstruation, right? There is also evidence that nutrients that are only found in meat are essential to the development of a healthy fetus. For all you vegans out here, I was a vegan back in the 90s. I was vegan for probably about 8 years. I felt good. Lost a lot of weight, lost a ton of weight. Like weight actually just fell off me. I went raw for like quite a while and stuff, right? So when I was vegan, no one even knew what vegan was. There were no vegetarian aisles in the grocery store, none of that shit. You paid an arm and a leg for everything you brought that was so-called vegan or vegetarian, only from specialty health food stores. And they listed a bunch of sources here. Let's see if I can post these joints in the chat here. Post these in the chat for y'all. Exactly. What is the name of the tribe? I have no clue. No clue. I'm good at researching stuff. I'm really good at it. But I couldn't come up with nothing. Absolutely nothing. And like I said, this is the same man that says that No, I believe he said that it was his son. Malcolm Obama is Malcolm X's son. You guys can check that out, right? On your own. I put some sources that this person put in here. And this isn't just the opinion of establishment doctors and biologists. Many neuropaths would also disagree with veganism, role in fertility, as they stand behind the old age importance of fish and fish oils. One of the oldest proven natural remedies for women's menstruation is cod liver oil. If Dr. Afrika is going to assert that the exact opposite of all this is true, then he owes it to every woman that is going to follow his advice to present detailed evidence that this is the case and explain why studies that present otherwise are false, using refutable evidence. Science is not science unless it involves results that can be duplicated. All right. Layla Afrika makes no indications of detailed experimental trial, where he and other observers had the chance to see the effects of his supposed diet over a period of time in any of the material that I have read that he has written. If he has and someone has seen it, then I would love to see. There is a saying. Okay, you already read that. Oh, I already read that shit. My bad. I don't recall Valentine saying the particular cultures of tribes in question were vegan. I understand the importance of science, which is how our remote ancestors came into the conclusion that there was a powerful source in existence, which today called God. I am in no position to debunk any peer-reviewed scientific source. However, I assume that if holistic health and peer-reviewed science were to perform a check and balance system between their ideologies and conclusions, everyone in between could greatly benefit. In other words, I have problems accepting peer-reviewed science as the end all and the last word. I also have a problem with the notion that is a health ideology has not been peer-reviewed, then it has no substantiation. I also agree that in science, extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. Right? This is going on. All right, let me get this out of there. Right, as we can see here too, right? These are some of these people, and some of the people that's with Dr. Layla Afrika. Give me 1 second. Some of these people that are with Dr. Layla Afrika also carry the title doctor, right? As we're going to see. Oh, shit. Ah, dang. Burn the shit out of myself. Fuck. All right. Sorry about that. Got 4 people in the room. Good. This is the only doctor that he has in his whole crew, right? That actually went to medical school. Dr. Paul Goss. Oh, wait, this probably ain't. Nah, that's not him. Wait, hold on. Is it? Is this the guy that's the doctor? No, it's not. Okay, check this out. Dr. Paul Goss, right, is an iridologist, which is the study of the iris, right? So what he does is look at your eyes and can tell what illness that you have. Yes, you heard me. He can look at your eyes and tell you what's wrong with you, right? Now, he's the founder and president of New Body Products, right? What else we got? In his rural setting, he received the basis of an international education, not in the poorly funded segregated school, but from of his neighborhood's African elders. Mitchell, known as the Root Doctor, and Miss Bellamy, known to some as the Herb Lady, they were the local root workers. They dealt with herbs. Look, as Goss continued his education at historic Stillman College in Alabama, his real thirst for knowledge, however, simply could not be filled in a traditional college environment. See that? He went to become an organic chemist for a large company. Through self-study, he continued to increase knowledge in holistic healing, building the modest beginning of apprentice of Doc Mitchell and Miss Bellamy. He started to develop his skills as a holistic practitioner. 65, he began to share large self-taught knowledge of herbs and holistic healing with a growing number of clients. 76, he established New Body Products, right? Using ideology for diagnosis, along with herbal remedy and vegetarian diet for treatment, Dr. Goss helped people achieve the new body they needed and wanted through his unique application of the ancient art of holistic healing. Dr. Goss has lectured on holistic topics, blah, 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 blah. No credentials. Where did he receive his doctorate? Look, and this is his services, right? He sells these products, iridology certification training, and consultation. He does not practice medicine. Where did he receive his doctorate? Master iridologist. Right? If he's an herbologist, he should have an ND. Right? Just like a doctor has doctor in front of his name and MD at the end of his name. Right? Check out this dude. Here's another doctor. Right? This is what he does. Holistic self-chef certification, air candling, reflexology certification training, martial arts, spiritual counseling, iridology, guided nature walks, jewelry making, herbology, men's wellness, meditation, holistic health assessments, and yoga. Doctor, master reflexologist and herbalist and martial artist. I'm going to put this in the link here. I don't want to spend just too much time on it. That's the link for that. So you guys can go check this out for yourself. And look very carefully at what you're looking at. Look very carefully at what you're looking at. Listen, look at this. He is a graduate of the Gilbrand Institute. He is also a master instructor in the Institute of Certified Martial Artists. He's been involved in the scene, healing art for 34 years. Right? Still no credentials. Where did he go to school? And you see these certifications that they do, when you make that organization and get that status, and you say you do this, you can give a certification. You cannot practice in a hospital. Know what I mean? You cannot set up anything and call yourself doctor. But they can get away with it in the black community because the black community doesn't fact check these niggas. They just take whatever they say. This because they wearing a dashiki or a kufi or some big wooden beads around their neck, or got a big beard or something, dreadlocks down to his kneecaps. Another doctor. Right? Founder, I'm on a Universal Light Mission. See, they come up with all these little foundations and stuff so they can present that to you, because it's easy to start a little nonprofit or a business like this and give that name and say, oh, I'm the founder of the AULM, whatever the fuck that is. You know what I mean? So, excuse my language for y'all that don't like bad language and stuff. I apologize, right? But has been a holistic health and wellness educator, spiritual counselor. See, these people can only consult with you. They can't give you nothing. Well, okay, look. The many titles she is known by include intuitive writer, author, publisher, professional registered nurse, certified clinical holistic hypno counselor, life and imagination counselor. What the fuck is a life and imagination counselor? Certified cultural, certified cultural childbirth educator. What the fuck is that? Stress management trainer, meditation facilitator, certified network marketing trainer. Oh, okay. She got a master's. Dr. Ali is a neuro-linguistic psychotherapist with a master's degree in human services, counseling, and ordained minister with diploma in theology, doctorate in divinity. Okay, so she got a doctorate in divinity and an Aboriginal Indigenous and Aboriginal Indigenous NORPAT, right? In addition to editing newspapers, blah, 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 blah. That's it on her, right? So she got her doctorate in divinity, right? Where did she go to school? What do you put all this stuff in there? If you're going to put all your credentials, what do you tell you where you got your doctorate? What school? And this goes on a lot more than these doctors. You go fact check Dr. Ben Yakina. Go fact check him where he went to school. You will be very surprised that he lies a lot. He lies about all his education. All of his education. It's very simple to find out. Look up Dr. Ben Yakina. Go find one of those pro-black pages, right? That's going to give his credentials. And then actually go look up some real sources that actually happen, right? Now, this is the only doctor that he got. Dr. Kalmu Kokei, whatever that is, right? Received his medical doctorate from Yale School of Medicine and completed his residency with the board certification in family medicine. See that? See that? Why don't all the other ones got that? It's a mind game. And it's a fine line what you could call yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the way that you could word it. Well, people won't catch on. They'll look right over it. They give you some fancy name or whatever. You slide right on through there. Oh, this guy got a PhD here. Ancient Science and Regeneration, Dr. Alsar Halpi, PhD. Professional sports cardio endurance specialist. Damn yoga instructors and shit. He ain't no doctor. Look at this fool here. Look at this fool here. Holistic services, magnetic energy wellness, Tesla technology, and body work. He got a website. Let's look at his website real quick. Then we get off later Africa's ass, get into the good shit. Tesla hydrogen. What the fuck? Look. Listen. Cell regeneration by drinking hydrogen-rich water with alkaline mineral salt. Pseudoscience. Hydrocharged water. We can get into some more of this crazy shit too. So you drinking water through a goddamn stick. They got 1 volt of electricity. Stay up. I'm not even gonna play a video on this shit. I want to see what he's all about here. You got anything on him? Nothing on him at all. Let's see, go to the bottom. I don't see anything on his credentials. But he's getting away with this. He's getting away with that. Right? All right. We're going to get our Dr. Sebi ass now. Right? Let's play this video first.
So I had purchased this stuff last week sometime. I believe it's on the 7th, and I got it on the 10th, and I applied it to my scalp on the 10th. And I lasted through the 14th, 4 days. So I'm going to show you the results, and yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
This shit got me fucked
Look at this nigga.
up.
Look at this nigga.
Look at my
Wait, what this viewer said? Rogan Black. It says colon therapy. It said colon therapy at the bottom of his ID card. See? He's figuring booties. Thanks, Rogan Black. But look what, when you mess with these people, this is what happens to you. Check it out.
So I had purchased this stuff last week sometime. I believe it's on the 7th, and I got it on the 10th, and I applied it to my scalp on the 10th. And I lasted through the 14th, 4 days. So I'm going to show you the results, and yeah. This shit got me fucked up. Look at my motherfucking face. Do you see this bullshit? This motherfucking shit right here. This hair follicle fortifier motherfucking shit. Fortified my eyes motherfucking closed. Fortified my goddamn scalp to look like this shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that it was at my own risk, but goddamn it, you got 3 ingredients up in this motherfucker. The least you can do is write down some side effects for these motherfuckers so people will know, you know, they might have an allergic reaction to this bullshit. In my case, I do have an allergic reaction to this bullshit. That's why my eyes are like this and my head looks like this and I got scabs in my shit. So do not run out and just go purchase no shit if you don't know what the fuck is in it. Because if you do, you're going to end up like me, and this shit is not cool, man. Not cool.
See?
So I went live because I got some fucking weirdos on my page who seem to fucking think that shit's funny and shit's a lie about my fucking head. This bullshit product fucked my head up. And only a dumb nigga wouldn't see that shit after I showed you the motherfucking shit on the camera. A lot of y'all motherfuckers said the plastic was still on. Who the fuck worries about plastic? For real? Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. Worried about plastic. But look, I brought the bottles for you motherfuckers. The crazy weirdos who had a lot to fucking say about some shit was fake. First, let me show you.
And there you have it. You're gonna have these weirdos, like he said, these so-called conscious community people that will argue with you all day. Dr. Sebi did this. Dr. Sebi cured people of AIDS. Dr. Sebi cured people of cancer and all types of shit, right? They'll never show you no proof of it, right? But they'll keep blabbing and blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. You just want to put down our black leaders, like Chris Harris said. You want to tear down our black scholars. Nigga, Dr. Layla Afrika ain't no damn scholar. And neither is Dr. Sebi. Let's finish this up. Look at this shit did to this man.
So I bought this bullshit from the motherfucking website to you fucking weirdos. You see that shit? I purchased this from the motherfucking website, weirdos. And the motherfucking seal is broken, weirdos. You see that shit? Let me open it up for you, motherfuckers, so you can get a good look. Oh, look! Look, motherfuckers! You see that shit? Oh, my God. Oh, shit. It's broke, dumbass. Now, let me open it up for you so you can see this shit. See that shit? Let me show you how smooth it is. How smooth it is, you can see. Let me glide it off for you gently so you motherfuckers can see. The ones that had a lot of shit to motherfucking say. Let me show you. Oh, shit, it opens. Woo, what do you fucking know? It motherfucking, oh, I dumped some out, you motherfuckers. Let me put the cap on this bullshit so you motherfuckers know, guess what? It's motherfucking closed. You made a great observation, nigga, or to the female who made an observation about this motherfucking piece of goddamn plastic on this raggedy ass motherfucking bottle. And then you talk about a motherfucking lawsuit. You niggas is the one that made this whole motherfucking situation negative, niggas. Because let me tell you, when I posted my motherfucking videos, I ain't say nothing negative about this shit. I told you niggas this was the result that happened to me for using this fucking product. You understand? Now let me show you what it did to me.
Look.
I can't stand niggas sometimes, boy.
Look.
I'ma show you motherfuckers what it did. To the ones that's acting ignorant, who don't seem to understand that this shit is real. Second motherfucking degree chemical burn, motherfucker. You see? Look. When I peel it, when I take it off, you see scabs falling and shit?
Look.
Oh, shit. What do you motherfucking know? The nigga's head is motherfucking peeling. My shit is motherfucking peeling. And all you motherfucking weirdos gotta say something about a goddamn motherfucking plastic goddamn cat. You motherfuckers, all y'all need to be slapped, the ones that can't motherfucking see clearly up in this bitch. But I got something for you for the motherfuckers that can't see. I have ordered some motherfucking eye wash. But guess what? I ain't using this motherfucking shit because I don't want my goddamn eyes burnt out. So if you want, you can be, hey, I'll send it to you. And you can crack this motherfucker open and wash your goddamn eyes out. Because clearly, motherfucker, you can't see a goddamn thing. But I got this good old eye wash for you if you want to, you know, use it so you can see the motherfucking plastic goddamn piece of fucking plastic. I got spit and slobber in my motherfucking mouth trying to talk to you goddamn simple niggas about this goddamn raggedy shit. I ain't never discredit this man on this bottle. You motherfuckers brought his name into this motherfucking here. I told you about this motherfucking powder in this bullshit, in this raggedy bullshit, and you niggas are sending me motherfucking messages on my goddamn motherfucking Facebook about this bullshit. Y'all niggas need to check y'all motherfucking self next time you open your motherfucking mouth to say some shit about something you know nothing the motherfuck about. And that's real motherfucking talk. My motherfucking head was 5 times bigger than this. I couldn't motherfucking see. I'm walking around looking like a goddamn fool. You want to talk about a motherfucking plastic piece of fucking whatever the fuck it is wrapped around the fucking lid? But anyway, I felt like, you know, after all this motherfuckers want to run up the lips and think they know something and shit, you know, I wanted to show you this shit is for real. My shit is peeling. Oh, I'll read it if you, I meant to read something to you. So, you know, I wanted to read my hospital note to you. You know, it says, let me read it to you. The outer layer of the skin has been burned by a chemical. The skin is reddened and may have blisters. This infection is more likely, and the deeper and larger the burn, the longer it's going to take to heal. You need to cleanse this every day. Wash the chemically soiled clothing that you had on, and gently wash the burned area with soap and water. Pat dry with the clean towel.
There you go. There you have it. Go ahead and buy that shit if you want. Go and buy that shit if you want. See your doctor. All right. I'm eating chicken. Fuck all that vegan shit. I was vegan over 20 years ago. Fuck that shit. Right? Now, y'all want to go ahead and mess with Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi ain't no goddamn doctor. He cannot diagnose your ass of no illness or treat no illness because he can't diagnose it. And he's not legally allowed to diagnose anything. We can get right into that shit. See? Y'all sit there, you just talking down our black leaders, our black brothers. Let a nigga do that shit to you. See what you're going to have to say. Prince Harris, let your head bust out like that. Gonna give you a reason to wear that baseball cap all the time. Go on. Go on, fuck with Dr. Sebi. Go on. I'd be here eating fried chicken at 2:30 in the morning while your head red as a damn strawberry. You gotta wear that big B hat that you got. And it'll cover up that red head. When shit can be all burnt up. And you fucking with Dr. Sebi. Right? Check it out. Let's get into this. Here you go another, bro.
I'm just making this video because people don't understand kale is not natural. It's not real. Sebi put less toxic food on his food list. Alkaline is not the key. That's not what you need. Like, y'all really don't understand, Dr. Sebi. Like, there's GMO alkaline. So we gotta understand that, like, all these other fake healers, Queen Afua, Supernova Sloan, Phil Valentine, Afrika, all these people.
He even mentioned Supernova Sloan, the blood gang member. The blood gang member trying to get y'all healthy. The blood gang member is y'all doctor. Take your greens. All right? Check it out.
Are confusing you guys because y'all don't even understand Dr. Sebi's system. You know, he watered down the food list, so that confused you. And we're gonna have to get some understanding because every Dr. Sebi alkaline vegan cookbook is trash and poison. There might be one book that's okay, but Chef Aki's book
I gotta stop it for P. Hey P, gotta say that shit. All right, let's go.
It's garbage. He put poison in every recipe, you know. And I want to talk about Tierra Goes Green. Tierra Goes Green is my wife, who I gave my notes to, Chef Aki's business partner. She did a ritual on me, like milked me for every drop of semen she could get, every drop of nut she could get. She sucked every drop out of me, literally every drop, and made me, you know, orgasm inside of her several times, and then took the morning after pill and tried to charge me money for it. Like, this is some evil, demonic, crazy stuff that's going on in this Hollywood, Atlanta shit. And I don't want you people who are trying to be woke to get caught up in this bullshit, because these people are demons.
Thank you, brother.
Like, they are sick as fuck. They're Tierra Goes Green cabinet was full of crap. And I mean, just crap, just so much shit. Every health scam, everything out of the store, she had it. And it's just like, yo, these people are they're just nigger rigging white people's information and throwing shit together and doing whatever they can.
What they doing? What they doing, y'all? Nigger rigging the white people information to make it accessible and what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Making it more nigger friendly. I'll put it like that. I didn't say it like that. Making the information more nigger friendly. And put their spin on it and make it seem like it's them coming out with this information. And it's only them that can save you AIDS. And it's only them that can save you a cancer. It's only them that can cure you of herpes. Tell them, bro.
They don't have no science to really prove what they're talking about, you know. I'm trying to understand what's going on with the whole alkaline water, because people are so adamant about this alkaline water shit, but it's just like, I'm trying to see alkaline water versus just good purified water, like, you know, versus.
Why ain't a motherfucker that went to medical school telling you to drink alkaline water? Huh? I'm drinking water out the faucet right now. And it's good. It tastes just the same as the shit in the bottle. Why ain't the medical doctors with an MD at the end of their shit telling you to drink alkaline water? They went to medical school. But Dr. Sebi, that ain't go to school at all, is telling you to drink alkaline water. And how the fuck does he know what alkaline water is? Or what alkaline is and shit? And he ain't go to school. Huh?
Real spring water, because they're putting tap water in the spring water now. But I'm gonna be trying to really get you guys this information. You know, I've been trying to talk about Erykah Badu and how, like, she put me on the phone with Dr. Sebi and then told Dr. Sebi not to give me a job after she was blowing up my phone. And, you know, I got the recordings of Dr. Afrika. I said I was going to expose him, but I'm not going to push the recording yet. I'm probably going to call him first, but I am going to be exposing Zave. I do have the recording of Zave. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and put that online right now.
See, I ain't done. Dr. Sebi was either a complete fool or a complete fraud, but he was no healer. Check this out. Alfredo Darrington Bowman, most commonly known as Dr. Sebi, was born November 26, 1933, in La Ganga, Honduras. There you go, right there. He don't even look healthy. That nigga look like, look at that nigga eye. Why is his eyes suck in the back of his head? That nigga look like he was smoking dope, crack, fucking whatever the fuck he get his hands on in Honduras. Nigga look like a fucking sick gorilla. Despite having never received any formal education whatsoever, Bowman rose to fame after declaring he had discovered a cure for all diseases, a claim he stood by until the day he died. His assertion, along with many others, earned Bowman a cult-like following over the years. One that ballooned after untimely death of West Coast rapper Nipsey Hussle. The hell with him too. In an interview with The Breakfast Club, the late rapper expressed concerns that he might be targeted for his support of the controversial herbalist, requesting that fans ride for him should that occur. Right? So if somebody killed his ass, he want niggas to ride for him. And as Morneau struggled to process the gruesome slaying, his request appeared more prophetic than suggestive. Right? Let's get to the part I wanted to get to, right? They were 2,000. Hold on. What did we really know about Dr. Sebi? And did his life work warrant the deflection that it caused? They were 2,781 cases that came before the Supreme Court and lost. I won. Not only did I prove scientifically that I had diagnosed, that I had the diagnostic sheets, and I still have them today. This is what Dr. Sebi said, right? Of the many claims made by Bowman, the most well-known centers around the New York Supreme Court's trial that catapulted the healer to celebrity status. In an interview with Rock Newman, Bowman spoke openly of his victory, boasting on the fearlessness with which he tackled the SIGs while representing himself, and giving that the prosecution set out to prove that Bowman not only lied about the expertise and effectiveness of his products, but did so intentionally for financial gain. The outcome of the trial proved paramount to his reputation. The judges said that I had to bring one of every patient that I had cured. There was one that said others. The others was a man that came from Italy. He was paralyzed. I was supposed to take 9. I took 77, Bowman said. Right? So Dr. Sebi brought 77 people to the court hearing, right? And the judge asked for 1. Despite Bowman's rejection of Western medicine, he fully embraced Western courts. He knew that for many, the validation of the Western institutions would remove his skepticism of his self-taught botany. And so Bowman traveled the world telling the story of his Supreme Court victory and the 77 witness trials that ensued under the watchful eye of the toughest court in the land. So look, this is what the man did, right? So he looked at that as a victory. We're going to see what kind of victory it really was, because everybody knows about that trial that he had, that he got brung to court and he brung 77 witnesses saying that Dr. Sebi cured him, right? That issued under the watchful eye of the toughest court in the land, professing that even the trial judge, Ann Snyderman, was so moved by compelling testimonies that she too became a client. Followers of Bowman felt that this win both endorsed him and endangered him, making him and any who dared to align with his message enemies of the state. The only problem with the tale of the great Supreme Court victory is that it never happened. See that? Then the man sat there and lied to y'all niggas. And y'all believe it. Y'all fight for him, ride for him. He's our black scholar. He's our black doctors. I don't know how far back y'all go, but I remember on Side Netter, they were saying that, I think it was with Dr. Reggie, right? That we don't need a doctorate to be considered doctor in the black community. Y'all hear that shit? I just looked around my own damn room. Did y'all hear that shit I just said? Those niggas are saying we should just be able, if we want to call brothers doctor, why do they need a white man's certification to be a doctor? Why? Because y'all niggas don't do shit but sit in front of the goddamn screen. These niggas is crazy. Yeah, that nigga was old as shit. But what up with Layla Africa and shit, right? He died 70 what? 74? Shit. This nigga's that fucking shoot dope, fucking drink beer, fucking eat pussy, fucking goddamn got herpes and all types of shit and live longer than that. Eat pork, everything. Pig feet, hog balls, Kool-Aid, 50-cent sodas, quarter potato chips. Their whole damn life. Their whole damn life and live longer than 74 years old. But this nigga got the cure for everybody and shit. And that nigga died at 74. But he got this natural, holistic life and shit that prolong your life and cure diseases and shit. All right, check this out. February 9th, 1987, Bowman and his affiliate business faced off against the state of New York and then Attorney General Robert Abrams. The court alleged that Bowman was incapable of backing his medical claims due to insufficient research and testing as well. Now we see from the insufficient research and insufficient testing, we got that brother with his head. With that bald head. Wait, let me back it on.
Ignorant.
See?
Who don't seem to understand that this shit is real. Second motherfucking degree chemical burn, motherfucker.
See? For fucking
you see? Look, when I pull it, and
look at this nigga.
It was at my own risk. But goddamn it, you got 3 ingredients up in this motherfucker. The least you can do is write down some side effects for these motherfuckers so people will know, you know, they might have an allergic reaction to this bullshit. In my case, I do have an allergic reaction to this bullshit. That's why my eyes are like this and my head looks like this. And I got.
See that? But a real doctor could tell you what's up. A real doctor do blood tests, right? Doctors run tests before they fuck around with your ass. Oh, we got to check your blood to see, you know what I mean, if you got diabetes or whatever the fuck wrong with you. We got to test your blood first. Whatever they do, I ain't no doctor. I ain't going to tell you what to do. I don't know. Find out what's wrong with you. Take a urinalysis. Put this shit in a cup. And we can find out what's wrong with you so we know how to treat it. Yeah, Rogan Black, this shit's crazy, right? This shit is absolutely nuts. And these niggas will run behind these motherfuckers and hold these niggas up high in the air and shit like they the king of the goddamn universe. They're the savior of the black people. This nigga was trying to tell motherfuckers and shit that menstruation ain't natural. That this tribes that eat, it's of course, African tribes eat the best food on earth. They had the most healthy bodies. Motherfuckers in Africa right now sticking a sharp stick in a goat, draining the blood out of that motherfucker and shit. Goats walking around all weak and shit. Goats out in the pasture shit leaning on each other because they can't stand up. Because the African motherfuckers done jugged them with a fucking sharp stick and draining half the blood out of them. Motherfucker supposed to have 8 pints of blood. The motherfucker running on 2. Then taking all their milk and shit and mixing the blood with the shit and whatever the fuck they do. They doing that shit right now. They over there eat rats. What do you call that shit? Grass cutters? Them big ass rats. Y'all niggas want to go back to Africa. You going back to Africa. I'll be right here eating fried chicken. Fried chicken that a motherfucker tested and shit to make sure it was all right for human consumption, motherfucker. Right? Bowman was incapable of backing his medical claims due to insufficient research and testing, as well as as the fact that he never actually verified illnesses before treating them. So how can you cure somebody of some shit when you ain't verified what the fuck they had in the first place? A step he claimed to have no use for. He said, I don't have to do that. That nigga, yo, this motherfucker right here said, yo, I ain't gotta know what they got to cure him. Oh, man. Got yellow eyes and shit. Unbelievable, yo. Unbelievable. The step he claimed had no use for. Allegations of illegal and fraudulent practices, practicing medicine without a license, and consumer fraud meant Bowman would have to prove that both he and his products were legitimate by a preponderance of the evidence. And while the tale of 77 witnesses sounds captivating, the actual trial proved to be far less eventful. There were no witnesses, no triumphant grandstands, no Ann Schneidermans, and certainly no victories to celebrate. Bowman requests to teach a no Ann. Wait, hold on one second. Check something. Wait, where did they say Ann Schneiderman up here? I think I missed something. Am I bugging? No, I saw that. He professed that the trial judge, Ann Schneiderman, was so moved at the compelling testimony that she too became a client. So they got Ann Schneiderman in quotes, right? So as we see here, it says no Ann Schneiderman. So the nigga even lied about the judge, who the judge was. You see how they do this shit? I'm almost done with this, and we're going to get into the other two niggas and shit, right? There were no witnesses, no trial, no Ann Schneiderman, certainly no victories to celebrate. Bowman requested to reach a resolution with the court to avoid the financial burden of additional petitioners in legal proceedings. He agreed to write retractions to all advertised claims of curing, treating, and healing, refund all new and existing claimants, and cease advertising, publicizing, and distributing materials making these false claims. Following the loss, Bowman halted New York operations and relocated to Los Angeles area, taking with him a distorted account of the Supreme Court proceedings in order to solidify his position in the global conscious community. This lie offered Bowman something that his honesty never could, and that something came with a hefty price tag. At the root of Bowman's $1 million empire was a herbal product marketed to the masses in an intracellular cleanse, a product said to rid the body of diseases at the cellular level and restore the body to its original alkaline state. Bowman taught that all illness was brought about through the consumption of unnatural foods. He believed that the human body was electrical in nature and therefore could only absorb foods of the same electrical composition. Now, how you know all the science and he's self-taught? The process of mislabeled as chemical affinity. A process he mislabeled as chemical affinity. And According to Bowman, when chemical affinity was interrupted, the body would become acidic and begin the production of mucus, the underlying culprit of all diseases. Bowman accredited his herbal compounds with healing people of AIDS, herpes, sickle cell, lupus, cancer, and countless other incurable disease. A tough sell, if not for the validation of the Supreme Court. And upon closer reviews of the science behind Bowman's claims, to sell becomes an even tougher one to make. I didn't see. Wait, I'll put the link back in there. You ain't late. I'm just getting started this shit. I'm just heating up, goddammit. I'm just heating up. There you go, Chris. Right? For starters, the human body produces 1 to 1.5 liters of mucus a day, making it virtually impossible to get rid of an ounce. And for all, mucous membranes exist all throughout the body, and without these protective linings, we find it difficult to complete even the most basic bodily tasks, like blinking, swallowing, having sex. Mucus keeps organs from drying out and acts a barrier for foreign substances, even indicating when the body is fighting infection. Granted, the overproduction of mucus can cause discomfort and obstruction, sometimes resulting in serious ailment and sickness. But in appropriate quantities, mucus is perfectly healthy. See? This nigga telling you all types of shit, right? I'm going to skip down here a little bit, so I want to fly through this shit. Michael Jackson, Steven Seagal, Teddy Pendergrass were just a few of the big name Bowman regularly dropped, each according to them having a different collection of ailments and needed various forms of treatment, right? None too personal or too private for Bowman to share the world. I told Mr. Pendergrass, you paid the doctors $275,000 and they have you paralyzed. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to charge you half that price, but when I get you to your waistline, got everything is moving except your legs. You're going to give me half my money. He said, all right. In the case of the late Michael Jackson, Bowman claimed he had healed the singer of opioid addiction, a disease he suffered from until death. And then there was a young man named Omar who alleged to be Jackson's eldest and only biological son. In the seminar in Nassau, Bahamas, Bowman explained how he provided Omar with one of his strongest herbal compounds. All right. Right. So he alleged that's his only biological son. Anybody ever heard of this Omar? See, the nigga just make up shit and people gonna believe it. Just like Phil Valentine said that Obama was fucking Malcolm X's grandson. And these are niggas y'all listen to. These are your black scholars. With one of the strongest herbal compounds, causing him to seize. What? Explain how he provided Omar with one of the strongest herbal compounds, causing him to sneeze 52 times, expelling a brain tumor through his nostrils. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Have y'all ever heard of this shit? Have y'all ever heard of this shit? The nigga sneezed 62 times and got rid of a brain tumor through his nose. There was a wheelchair-bound woman by the name of Helga who Bowman alleged to be the mother of Jackson's son. Within days of receiving the herbal compound, Helga began to walk for the first time in 5 years, reporting that her monthly cycle had also returned. Finally, there was Jackson's alleged secretary, Grace Honda, All right, I'm going to read that shit over. Alfred Bowman was either a complete fool or a complete fraud, right? He routinely used the occurrence of systematic racism to play off the guilt of black skeptics, implying that the white man with the same pseudoscience will be welcomed with open arms. So basically he was saying, y'all niggas believe the white man and his pseudoscience. Why don't you believe me and my pseudoscience? He took advantage of the collective insecurities of black race, arguing that it wasn't his product that was ineffective. I want to get these off the screen. It wasn't his black products that wasn't effective, right? Listen what the nigga said. It was black people lack of faith in other black people. He feared the separation between working class and wealthy black people, implying that black Hollywood had rejected him. Why my little avatar thing? Oh, I'm bugging. Okay, I'm back. Killer Bee back in the building, goddamn it. All right. It's on 306. All right. Did y'all hear that part that I just read? I mean, did you hear it before? So I go back and edit like the part where it goes out. It should be all right. Right. He feared the separation between working class and wealthy black people, implying that had rejected him. Oh, I gotta share the screen. My bad. I'm on a roll and shit. I'm all hyped up. All right. Okay. He feared the separation. Wealthy black people, implying that black Hollywood had rejected him because they didn't want to see black people healthy and not because his pseudoscience had been debunked all over the globe. And somehow, with all of his know-how, he didn't know that viruses could be seen under a microscope. You believe that shit? He telling you that viruses don't exist. And we got niggas on the internet right now trying to tell you coronavirus don't exist. He didn't know that you can see a virus in a microscope. Monkey nigga. Monkey nigga. Thus disproving his claim that they didn't exist. Nor did he know that the peppermint plant had nothing to do with peppermint candy. A plant he labeled unnatural and deadly to his sugar content. Wow. And he didn't know that it was impossible to alter the pH level of a human body simply because our stomach acid remains pH level of 1.5 to facilitate digestion. Plainly put, everything we eat becomes acidic once it enters the stomach. Bowman knew a lot to know so little, but his ignorance proved lucrative either way. Our ignorance, on the other hand, not so much. We paid tremendously with our wallets, with our health, with our time, and some of us with our lives. All in pursuit of a lie we wanted to be the truth. See? Y'all want it to be true because it's our black scholars. Don't talk down about our black scholars. These niggas are criminals. These motherfuckers is criminals. That's why when the police shoot some of these niggas out here, I don't even give a fuck. I feel just like these Hebrew Israelites. I don't give a damn about those motherfuckers because they're criminals. He didn't have to shoot them, but the nigga just finished robbing somebody. He didn't have to shoot him, but the motherfucker just killed his kids. He didn't have to shoot him, but this nigga been selling drugs for 20 years, killing everybody in the whole damn community. When the truth was that we elevated Bowman to a level of influence he didn't deserve, making him out to be some philosophical rarity when he wasn't rare at all. Same exact words I'm saying. And I didn't even read this whole article before I put it out here. I skimmed through this shit just to get the part about the trial. I didn't even read this shit. And here this nigga right here saying the same goddamn thing I'm saying. The same thing. Licensed physician and ordained minister Christine Daniel made national headlines when it was discovered that her herbal miracle cancer cure was nothing more than blended vitamins, suntan lotion, beef extract, and plant material. Dr. Ken Crawford, a retired doctor living in Lawrence, Kansas, made waves after being accused of scamming cancer patients out of tens of thousands of dollars, having convinced them that his herbal cocktail helped destroy cancer cells. You see that shit? These people could have been going to the doctor, getting the correct treatment to cure their asses and shit. But no, hell, they want to go fuck with Dr. Sebi and these niggas and shit. Why they fucking taking your fucking money? Tens of thousands of dollars. When the insurance would pay, they said, no, we don't want that treatment. We want to go all natural and die. Bowman was one of many other con men with a lucky hand. A man lucky enough to live to see 82 despite denying others the same luxury. See that? Ducking down on our black scholars. See this shit? And I'm wrong. Something wrong with me. Something wrong with me. You didn't hear them say it? Chris Harris, something wrong with me? Something wrong with me? I'm looking down on our black scholars. Point out how these niggas is scholars. We wanted him to be something that we could have been ourselves. And he made us pay for our authority. We didn't need a Dr. Sebi to tell us to eat our fruits and veggies and drink water. Common sense. The earth has literally been throwing these things at us since the beginning of time. Was that not noticed enough? Until we stop dumping the responsibility of our salvation off on other people. We will fall prey to every wise-sounding man in a cloak. At what point do we decide it's time to save ourselves? This was written by Ara. I don't even know how to. I want to see if this shit can say that shit. Let me see what this motherfucker said. What the fuck? Let me play that shit again. Listen, y'all. I'm not even gonna try. I couldn't even repeat that. And I know none of y'all niggas can repeat that shit either. P, can you repeat that? P, can you repeat that? Could you say that name? I bet you can't. I bet you can't say it more than twice. Oh, yeah, I bet you can't say it more than. I guess you can't say it twice, P. That shit crazy. Let me see that. Play that shit again. Damn. I can't even look at that shit to read it. Even if I went slow and slide that shit out. Let me leave her alone. She did a great article, though. She did a great article. She did an excellent article. Excellent article. See? All right. What are we going to do next? Let's go. Minister Enki. Minister Enki. Let's get on his ass and shit. Let's go. Listen to this shit. Minister Enki, he's still on YouTube and shit. He used to be frequently being on Sarnetta's show, selling his little pseudo pills and giving his health lectures. He know all of this shit, but that nigga ain't no damn doctor. He be sitting there wearing a lab coat and all types of dumb shit. Now listen to this.
Face the people like a man. Stop reading books acting like you smart. Come in here. Stop playing.
Stop better. He'll do great. He'll do great to his audience. speaking and kicking all that stuff.
Yeah, I can tell you read the book.
Yeah, but if he had some people who are scientifically literate in his face, he can't get away with that type of stuff.
You hear that? If he in front of scientifically literate people, he can't kick none of that shit. He only can kick it to y'all dumb ass niggas. He's the only one he can kick that to. That's the only one he can kick it to. Nah, he wanted to get on the show. Side Editor wanted him to get on the show so he could question him. But he would tell us Side Editor he reading a book. He can't get on. But the reason he didn't want to answer them questions. Yeah, that elbow bumping full effect. Niggas try to give me dap. I throw that elbow out. It's the elbow, nigga. It's his elbow. There gonna be no handshake, no daps up in this mug. Get that elbow. Listen.
Whatever the fuck I want to call it. I'm tired of the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of the bullshit. Because I almost fucking died. I almost died. And niggas coming up in here trying to make me look like I was the fucking victim. Like I did something wrong. That's what Enki did. Enki made it look like I was wrong. I wasn't wrong. I never said that you're going to take some herbs and just automatically get better. I said I took the goddamn products and almost goddamn died. That's what I said. Wow. That's what the hell I said. I never said I took the products to go ahead and get healed automatically. No. It's an art to listening, fools. Come on, let's the snake ass shit. Yeah, you can tell when a nigga's bullshitting because I can respect some of Divine's prospect information because he's not trying to sell shit all the time. He ain't just trying to sell it. He really believes in what he's teaching. You know? So I'm tired of the fake shit, man. I'm tired of it.
I'll get on that nigga another day.
I'm just tired of it. Bring your ass in here, show the people that you're real, and be questioned like everybody else. That's it. Be questioned like everybody else. And if you can stand up to the questioning, then I fucking respect it all again. And until then, stop it. All that shit sounds smart. You some dumb niggas that's listening to all them big words and that bullshit. Show me one person who you have healed. Just bring one. That's all. I'm not saying thousands of them. Just bring one. And if you can't do that, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You're just reading medical books and thinking that shit sounds slick and you sound smart. I'm tired of that. I'm biased, motherfucker. I'm biased. You're damn right I'm biased. On the bullshit, on the foolery, on the trickery. You're damn right I'm biased. You go for any goddamn thing.
We got him.
See that?
Yeah. He'll do great. He'll do great to his audience when he's speaking and kicking all that stuff.
Yeah, I can tell you read the book.
Yeah, but if he has some people who are scientifically literate in his face, he can't get away with that type of stuff.
Whatever the fuck I want to call it. I'm tired of the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of the bullshit. Because I almost fucking died. I almost died. And niggas coming up in here trying to make me look like I was the fucking victim. Like I did something wrong.
What did they say Dr. Sebi say? What did Dr. Sebi say? I just read it. Didn't he say the same thing? That it's not that his products don't work. It's because y'all ain't got no faith in black people.
That's what Enki did. Enki made it look like I was wrong. I wasn't wrong. I never said that you're going to take some herbs and just automatically get better. I said I took the goddamn products and almost goddamn died. That's what I said. Wow. That's what the hell I said. I never said I took the products to go ahead and get healed automatically. No. It's an art to listening, fools. Come on, let's the snake ass shit. Yeah, you can tell when a nigga's bullshitting because I can respect some of Divine's prospect information because he's not trying to sell shit all the time. He ain't just trying to sell it. He really believes in what he's teaching.
That's what this
you know?
come out all the information.
I'm tired of the fake shit, man. I'm tired of it.
All types of shit.
I'm just tired of it. Bring your ass in here.
He said he took that shit and almost died. There was another video I was trying to find. I couldn't find it. But it was a girl that had like sickle cell or lupus or something like that. He almost killed her too with his shit. He almost killed her too. I want to show y'all something. Look at this, y'all. Why this man telling you to be vegan, telling you all this holistic health shit, right? Alkaline water and all the other fuckery, right? Look at what he's doing. Look.
That's right, family. That's Minister Enki. This ugly ass nigga you see right here who like he just rolled out of bed, who gives y'all health advice eating at McDonald's. Look at this nigga. This nigga looks so unhealthy, but he gonna give you health advice. Look at this dude. Ain't this the same dude who had to disappear because he gave people the kidney water? Come on now. This is him. He made this video. This screenshot is from a video he made talking about propaganda. People putting out propaganda against him, talking about the kidney water. Talking about me, because I be pushing that kidney water.
Kidney water.
The shit to the man.
That's another dumb nigga and shit. A dumb nigga making a video on another dumb nigga. Kidney water. The fuck is kidney water?
I'm not the only one who
fucking water or flush kidneys, asshole.
Who was doing it, but I'm the only one still doing it.
Yeah, the nigga sitting there eating McDonald's. Big Mac, fries, all that shit. Why he telling you he vegan? Exactly, kidney water. It's as stupid as it sounds. Niggas is crazy. These are black scholars. Don't talk down on our black scholars. I dare anybody come up against me want that smoke. Even Chris Harris. You said I can't fuck with you. Bring it on. Our black scholars. These niggas is frauds, and you co-signing. These niggas ain't nothing but Judah Nazareth. That's all they are. And you co-signing.
Talking about me. Now look at him. He look a straight clown. Remember him in that gold suit looking like a clown? Come on, dude looking like a straight clown gonna tell you how you need to be healthy. Looking straight unhealthy. Minister Enki is literally the most unhealthy looking person on the HOK, period. Throughout the years, if you add up how he looked throughout the years, nobody looked more unhealthy than this dude. And he looks older and sicker every time I see him.
Dusty day. He looked.
Come on, family. And this is the nigga who Sinetta turned against me for. This is the nigga who all you HOK dick riders turned against me for. All of y'all was loving me one moment. I exposed this nigga selling people all kind of bullshit and is a liar. Now everybody hate me. This why y'all hate me? Because of this nigga? This McDonald eating ass nigga? That's why everybody hate me?
He caught that nigga lacking at McDonald's. Caught him lacking. Ran down on him. Filmed his ass. Scarfing down a Big Mac with extra sauce.
Not only is he eating meat, he's eating McDonald's. Pink slime. This pink slime eating ass nigga. Nigga taking your money that you buying his bullshit products with to go to McDonald's and order some fucking pink slime. Order some Mickey fucking D's looking ugly as shit. This is who y'all niggas turned against me for? Huh? This is him, right? This is that nigga who y'all turned against me for. Can't make this shit up, man. Now, I'm gonna end this video right here. Like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment, tell me what you think. I already know what you think. This bitch ass nigga, this clown ass, hoe ass nigga. I can't believe this shit. If you want to see it more clearly, just go to Minister Enki Fraud or whatever it is on Instagram. The videos are much clearer on there. I just had to snatch this and throw it up immediately because I just had to get this out. Probably do another video about it tomorrow. Reach me something, especially all you fuck ass niggas. Y'all better reach me something. All y'all dick riders who was attacking me and acting like I'm an agent and I'm a fraud because I was talking against this nigga Enki. Y'all all better reach me something with an apology.
See? And they don't have to do nothing but run and hide. All they gotta do is run and hide, and all their little cheerleaders and shit and do the yapping and yapping for them. Don't you talk down on our black leaders. You's a bitch. You yay. Ain't no different than the PHIs. No different than the Black Hebrew Israelites. Ain't no goddamn different. Those Kemetic niggas, all those pro-African niggas, Pan-African, African, pro-African, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. It's all the same goddamn shit. Fuckery. Fuckery. Fuck out of here. What else? I got another minister.
Is a self-proclaimed doctor. Is a self-proclamation box. There's the proof. Now this nigga is a self-proclaimed doctor. He's a conscious community doctor.
He was called Dr. Enki when he first came out. For y'all that been around that long, he was called Dr. Enki. Until he started killing people. And then he was beating niggas for the goods and shit. He was doing the polite with the shit at the end. I've been around too long for y'all niggas to get over on me. I've been around. I know all the shit on all of y'all. All the shit that niggas forgot, nigga, I still remember.
This dude is supposed to be selling detox. He spoke for years about the food industry, how we don't need to eat fast food, how it does this to our cells, how it does this to our bodies. But as y'all gonna see, when y'all click that link down in the description, that this nigga's a complete liar. You see? This is the example of another pro-black fraud, but on the health side of the game. He's trying to tell you how to be healthy, and he's doing the same shit that he's telling you not to do. He's eating the same shit he's telling you not to.
Who that sound like? Judah Nazareth. Did Dr. Sebi look like he was following his own little health fucking tips? Did he look like that with his eyes sunk back in the middle of his goddamn head? Where his eyes goes, you can stick a banana in that motherfucker and shit. Halfway in the back of his skull. And his eyes still be up in that motherfucker. You can't even poke that nigga in the eye and shit. His eyes are set back so far. Remember that shit back in the day? And shit, well, who used to do that shit? That was the Little Rascals, or not Little Rascals. What's the motherfucker? Laurel and Hardy and shit. That motherfucker used to put his hand over, like, in between his eyes, and the other motherfucker trying to poke him in the eyes, but the hand would block it and shit. That nigga don't even need a hand and shit. The finger still won't touch his eyeballs.
See? Where's the integrity at? Then y'all wonder why.
He dead. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. How many motherfuckers he done killed? Or got half dead? Look at that man's head. Some of y'all motherfuckers would have killed that nigga yourself if he did that to y'all head. Imagine the women that brought that shit. Imagine the women that brought that product and too embarrassed to talk about it. Oh, it's the Three Stooges. That's right, it's the Three Stooges. And too embarrassed to talk about it. Right or wrong? Imagine that shit happened to a woman. All her hair fall out. Most black women ain't got no damn hair in the first goddamn place because of the shit they put on it. And they gonna fuck with Dr. Sebi, and they ain't gotta worry about having no hair products and shit. They don't have to worry about buying no weave and nothing and shit. Cause they ain't no weave, they ain't no hair to attach that weave to. Just wear wigs and shit. Looking like Weezy Jefferson.
I say there's no black community because there's no integrity. People can say and do whatever the fuck they want to us, and we just accept it. From our own people and from other people. There's no checks and balances between black folk.
Tell them, bro.
So like I said, check in the description box. The link will be there to the video. Click the link and y'all will see.
He's talking about the video I just showed y'all with him eating McDonald's. See how easy this shit is, y'all? See how easy this shit is? You can just run through these niggas. I only gonna play a little part of this. And then we're gonna get into the next victim.
Why did he switch up like that? Huh? Because he's a liar and he plays word games. Right? So, let's go. No, I'm sorry. But remember this. The Journal of Molecular Science. Remember that.
Boy. I love GMO food. I love GMO food. I love GMO food. I love GMO. Love GMO food. Oh my God. You guys, I know there might be some.
But let me go back so you can see why I played this.
Molecular sciences.
He used the Journal of Molecular Science to try and badmouth moringa, something that he uses. Okay? He used this to try to badmouth moringa.
This is the wrong clip, my bad. Let me see if there's anything else on here.
Quantities of fresh and dried moringa required.
It's all about this goddamn moringa.
I'm talking to you. And you don't know he's speaking some kind of what bullshit. Now look, this is the product description. Monotonics. $130 for a mucus membrane fast pack. Let's go. Here's Mr. Enki's website. 40dayfruitfast.com is his website. Let's go to it. So I clicked on his website. I said, let me check his website out. So I clicked on it, right? And let's scroll on down, and this is what he's selling. Eat right for your haplotype. Early pre-order for the
haplotype. Eat right for your haplotype.
New controversial dietary paperback book. $200 fucking bucks for a paperback book that's full of bullshit. Eating for your haplotype. Not just eating healthy, because vitamin A, B, C, D, E, whatever is good for you. He has a special diet for your haplotype. Maybe y'all should look up haplotype and see how silly this shit is.
See?
Next thing he's selling.
You ain't really miss shit in the beginning, Pete. And shit, like, I went about a good 15 minutes before I even, like, got around the show. I was getting people up in there. But you see this, right? A book for, like, $200 fucking dollars, and that nigga ain't got no doctorate. But he'll have Dr. Enki on that bitch, though. and wear a lab coat. And y'all think these are black scholars.
40-day fruit fast, mucus membrane fast. He's selling a mucus membrane fast for women. And he has another one for men. For $630, and that's on sale. $630 for a mucus membrane fast pack. For men.
600. Is it your ass 40-day fruit fast, mucus membrane fast women's pack? $600. You're gonna get this nigga $600, and he gonna show you what fruits to eat for 40 days to get rid of mucus. Because Dr. Sebi said mucus is bad for you, but mucus is the shit that make everything work in your goddamn body.
And women.
Don't quote me on that because I ain't no doctor.
$630. Charlatans. I'm telling you, these niggas is frauds. And let's see what the hell is in the pack. So I click on it. Right? I click on it. $630. Women's fruit fast pack. So Mr. Enki is known for using big words and confusing words, and the purpose of that is to confuse you.
Yep.
So you don't know he's jive talking you.
Y'all saw
and you don't know he's speaking some out of the black shit. Now look, this is the product description. Monotonics. Google that. Google this right here and see what you come up with. 3 bottles of, you can't even pronounce the word. I told you he uses big words. Who buys this shit? 3 bottles of chemoluminescence. I looked this shit up. I looked all of it up. They don't exist. Water, a bottle of watermelon. Look up watermelon and see if you can find it. There's no such thing. Hair Billy. What he means is Billy, not Hair Billy. But he likes to change scientific wording around to suit his own agenda.
See what they do? What did I say? I keep telling y'all the same thing, and these niggas are repeating everything that I'm saying. This is another one. I only listened to me about 2 minutes. I was like, all right, I can play this shit. Let's rock. And here go the niggas saying the same shit I just said earlier. These niggas will put things, I said this in the beginning of the show, Pete. They will put common sense shit and make it sound exclusive. Like the information is coming directly from them. And they are the source of your solution. They are the source. You know what I'm saying? For your education and health. They are the source of the remedy that you need. So they'll make up shit that you can't look up, and you can only get that information from him. And they ain't report none of these words to Webster Dictionary for their next issue. For their next volume and shit.
3 bottles of pink lips, whatever the fuck that is. 2 bottles of histonic capsules. These are frauds y'all follow in the shit they sell.
But don't talk down on our black scholars. Chris Harris, see? All the research you do, you ain't researched that Layla African nigga. Them niggas is pseudo. You beat up the niggas on the Bible all day for all that pseudo shit. What about this shit?
Right?
You ain't whipping my ass on this information. You know my status. Look at the back of my card. I like to toss baseball cards, flip my ass over, and check my status and shit on the back, nigga.
So when you click on this shit, right?
Home runs. MVP. I'm the new MVP.
Then it goes down to related products. 21 21-day monthly detox kit. I told you about detox. You can't detox your body. Your kidney and liver do that on its own.
Exactly. Exactly, AC. Exclusivity is a marketing tactic. That's right, the Coat Whisperer. That's going to be my new name, the Coat Whisperer. The nigga Whisperer.
You wasting money fucking with detoxes because you can't do shit to detox your body. Your kidney and livers do that itself.
Thank you.
Then he's selling a God complex course. Living biochemistry. 2 payment, 9 months payments. $1,300. Whatever God complex course is. Living biochemistry. This is a new thing for scamming. Biochemistry talk to confuse you and think you're getting something different than some fucking simple food and nutrition.
Yup. All the shit that you too lazy to read because it's the white man's knowledge. Yup. Layla Africa had a course for fucking $1,200 fucking dollars. And what you get? Nothing. Nothing. You pay for it and receive absolutely nothing.
Magic Bond, wherever that is, magic and tricks and all this bullshit, $19.99. Nootropics, $225. But Trip, family, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
These niggas is eating off of y'all asses.
Vitalization, aka IV pack. $400. Look. Carbon hydrate chromium and vanadium. 100% plant-based, 6-pack, $175.
Look, insulin. Y'all motherfuckers fucking with their diabetes. Fuck around, kill a nigga pass out and shit fucking with this nigga. Yup, just like Later Africa. Why his website, how long that website probably been up? And that shit ain't got no reviews on none of his shit. Yup, thank you. Aggressive wording, attacking consciousness, guilt trips, all marketing tactics. Exactly. But these fool niggas and shit will fall right for it. Sorry, motherfucker.
Now look, I try to learn up these words because I know he's known for using a lot of big words that don't mean shit. So when you look up carbon hydrate chromium, which I did, it asked me what? Did you mean carbohydrate chromium? Google don't even know what the fuck he's
got that corona
talking about. He changed around scientific words to confuse you and get your money and make himself think that he's picking up some real shit. Did you mean carbohydrate chromium? And I'm looking, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm Googling all this shit. What is this shit? The only thing put up is Minister Enki shit. Look. Minister Enki shit. That's Enki. Chromium. Look it up. So I want to know that. I said, what is vanadium? Because what? Because he has what down here? Carbohydrate, chromium, and vanadium. $175. Now, I'm not knocking no one's hustle, but I can't get you hustle that. So when I go over here, I see cinnamon vanadium. Vanadium. Look. Chromium vanadium, 90 capsules. Guess what they're charging? $7. Now, I don't care if he gave you 4 bottles.
That's a flip right there.
These are your country's community health guru frauds and liars. Right? So let's continue with some bullshit so you can see what I'm talking about. Shit like spring equinox, kundalini chakra, light body activation, solar gazing, 100-day ritual challenge. He's telling you to do some sun gazing in your kundalinis and chakras and all this and challenge. He speaks all this stupid shit. Right? And let me tell you about that, look. Biochemistry for babies. Wait a minute. Let me show it. Let me find this. Where is it at? Oh, shit. Mucous membrane fast. You know? Your mucous membrane. That's the Sebi bullshit. Mucus. Get rid of your mucus. It's called mucus. Don't cause no goddamn disease. You can't flush your mucus. Your mucus membrane produces mucus. It produces mucus. And mucus is for the protection of you so you won't die. Mucus, look it up, don't believe me. Mucus traps bacteria and virus. That's the purpose of mucus. It is here to protect you. With Sebi and...
Yeah, I just do a video on that. This information is easy to find. All you gotta do is look for it. Y'all niggas don't want to do shit, though. Y'all want to listen to your black scholars. All those niggas is bullshit. Chancellor Williams, Ivan Van Sertima, motherfucking Dr. Ben, Dr. Sebi, Dr. Layla Africa, fucking goddamn Dr. Enki, Dr. Ali Muhammad. What's some more shit out there? There's a whole bunch more of them motherfuckers. Fuck all those motherfuckers. Fuck all of them. They sit there lying to y'all motherfuckers. Telling you Africans came to the goddamn fucking America and shit before Columbus. Fuck out of here on what, nigga? What the fuck they got here on? A canoe?
Fraud-ass Minister Enki is telling you some bullshit. Mucus is to trap viruses and bacteria. If you didn't have mucus, you couldn't even take a shit because you would rip your asshole apart.
Thank you.
You couldn't even open your mouth because you would rip your mouth apart from being dried up.
Yep.
But he wants you to flush mucus. Right? So let me go back to this one page.
Any doctor will look at this shit, they'll be like, you fuck with that nigga if you want, and you die. And you'll die. This is why you have to go to white man college to get your education, to get that doctorate. Stupid ass niggas. Get a mucus flush. God damn. They out here trying to kill your asses and shit. And that nigga disappeared. You won't see that nigga. And that's why they come up with these bugged out names. How you got a doctorate with a fucking kooky, stupid ass name like Layla Africa with a K? Know why? Because they can get in trouble and they can go right back to their other name. They make an alias in case they get in trouble. That like you know somebody named Boo Boo, and Boo Boo gonna rob your ass and shit, and fucking you to the cops like, well, you know the person? You like, yeah, like what's his name? You be like Boo Boo, like Boo Boo, yeah, Boo Boo and them, Boo Boo and them robbed me. So the cop gotta go all over town looking for a fucking Boo Boo. But the nigga real name is George Williams. And that's what the Hebrew Israelites do. They know all the Hebrew Israelite camps, know all the government names of all their members. But guess what? not one of those members knows the fucking real cult leaders, the leader's real name. But they know General Yohana. And the thing. Know what I'm saying? That's all they know. So you make a Minister Enki, Dr. Enki, Dr. Ali Muhammad, Dr. Layla Africa, Dr. Sebi. This making up shit. I'm gonna say it like what they say. Mama name him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Cassius Clay, goddamn, his real name. Ain't no goddamn Muhammad Ali. Cassius Clay.
I was reading on Cremonium. What are you talking about? Right? So carbohydrate Cremonium. I had to look in the dictionary. Wait a minute, that wasn't it. That's not it. Not the dictionary. Excuse me. It was a medical article.
You're right. Some of those herbs do work. They do work. They do work. Like the golden seal, just like you said. Golden seal, you sick, you take a handful of those motherfuckers. I ain't took the motherfuckers in a minute. But back in the day and shit, fucking, you get sick, you take a handful of those motherfucking golden seal pills. I mean, a handful of those motherfuckers. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but that's what I did. And the next day, your ass is 80% better. That motherfucker flushed all that cold out of your ass and shit. Straight up.
On it. And it tells you, they don't even know. Scientists don't even know how much Cremonium you should take. Wait, where's it at? God damn. Trust me. Scientists don't even know how much Cremonium you should take. But you got an unqualified person giving you capsules of it. Well, it's not Cremonium. I'm sorry. I gotta go back and find this. But anyway, let me just kill it right here because I don't want to make no long, drawn-out video. This is a health guru fraud. You can't detox. You can't fast and flush your mucous membrane. This dude is charging $600 for a fast and talking dumb shit and selling bullshit. I'm out here. You guys are fools.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. We got another one. We got another target. It's the last one, y'all. We're going to burn this nigga up here. This goddamn Dr. Ali Muhammad. Unfucking-believable. Here go another nigga and shit. But this nigga making some moves. He getting that bread. He started his own goddamn race. This nigga started his own goddamn nation. Straight up. That, what that motherfucker called? The indigenous aborigines, some shit. Trying to say they're the original, what do you call it? Like the Olmec motherfuckers? That's saying who they were. So they're trying to get that Indian status or whatever, saying that they the original, what the motherfuckers is called? The Olmecs and shit. But he calls them something else. And he calling himself a physician and all this bullshit too, right? And he'll tell you, he can look at your teeth and shit and tell what's wrong with you. Oh, word, P? See? See? That nigga even went to Canada and got stuck. They wouldn't let his ass back in the country. Lying about his credentials. Watch this, y'all.
I said, you should have an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, be on this front line right here. You feel me? That's how I feel. Now, for somebody to come out the blue and to feel like we should follow him and take his word, face value for everything, see, good thing, you know what I'm saying, shit work out how it work, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to, what's her name? Mimi Martini. That's how I seen the shit. Then I later find out Chosen King exposed this shit, and Fat Chat TV brought it up about this motherfucking fake degree. Now, I found a video where he had to deal with this before. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time he had to deal with this and the first time he had to address this. Now, we going to see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Before we go into that, now, if I don't ask you this question, the people is going to
pause. Kel, I told you we got one for you, man. I told you we got one for you. That couch don't look familiar, Kel. Who couch you on? Did you hear that voice, Kel? Now, is this nigga for the people, or did the HOK get the message that nobody was stepping up? Now, this is what I'm about to tell y'all, man. We don't have to deal with Umar stealing all these people money and not building that motherfucking school. We don't have to deal with Polite and Young Pharaoh and Kev Gills and Sebi had to expose Polite and his fuck shit. You feel me? Now, y'all mean to tell me we gonna go through this shit again? Check this shit out, man. Before I forget. Speaking of South Nutter, ain't this the same dude that tried to set up the brother Hassan Campbell? Hell yeah, check me out.
How you bring the man right there and you ain't ask him about his degree? You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to give you the opportunity, my brother, to really clear the air and to clear this up. What's up with the mistakes on the degree? How did that happen, Dr. Ali Muhammad? I'm going to show you. All right.
Peace, family. First of all, I did not greet the audience properly. Black Power, Hotep, Salam Alaikum. Thank you for the family for allowing me to come on
Aboriginal
and to sit and listen. This
Muslim ass nigga.
A few weeks ago, we were in here, myself, Dr. Reggie, and Brother Ant from the Amara Squad. We were having a good conversation about Flint for a few hours, and then we went into a side conversation. We didn't prepare for that conversation. We was here talking about law and other things, but we talked about evolution. And so me and myself and Reggie and Ant, we went into the discussion or whatever. You know, it gets hot and heated, but we was cool. We were talking about qualifications. I pulled out a degree that I had because I was doing business in Manhattan. All right. After leaving, I showed the degree to the camera. People looked at it and
see the nigga got the whole Nation of Islam thing all clean cut and all that shit. Like, so motherfuckers like that shit. Know what I mean? Oh, this nigga about his shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And blah, blah, blah. The women and shit, like, oh shit, yeah. Like, know what I mean? They fall right into that bullshit. Watch this, y'all.
And there were 2 mistakes on the degree. I didn't even know that. I'm about to show you how I did know.
How did
what people don't know.
The degree? And it's a goddamn university. Temple University. And they making mistakes on the paperwork? For real? For real? Let's go.
And this is no knock on the system, that the Amara Squad wasn't the one who pointed out the mistake. The person who pointed out the mistake was attorney Akeisha Shabazz. She was on the YouTube thread. She came on and she said, look, it has 2 mistakes. This brother is a fraud. Then she pulled up some stuff and said, look, this is how you make a fake temple degree. Brother Nehesi from the Amara Squad, one of our brothers, took that information and said, well, we need to look at this because Ali got a fake degree. All right. And so what I did after I saw the videos up, they had all the videos already up. Everybody called me like, yo, so we got a question about that. So I saw the videos up. So I started responding like, yo, listen, I got people online can verify parents, pictures. I'm showing all this different stuff. So let me show you, just for the camera sake, I can shoot it right here, right? This is my alumni card. You know what I mean? I went home. I said, you know what? Bring your alumni card. Because this is the degree that I graduated from Temple in 1998.
Y'all might have to investigate that too. That shit might be fraud.
That's me.
Feel me? If the degree fraud, how you gonna convince me that the alumni card ain't fraud?
See the year 1998.
All right.
On side near the TV.
The insignia on the side, Temple University. I didn't make this shit up. All right. Then look, I got life insurance plans with Temple and everything. No, it's not on there. Not codes and stuff are not on there. But these are contacts. Look, I'm putting numbers up here because you can call them and ask them, do I really have a degree? How about that? Call Temple, ask them, do I have a degree?
I want y'all to listen.
So now, what happened after that?
You said he played football.
Exactly.
One of the people who like to troll me, this brother from Chicago, Mikael Muhammad, he started trolling me and said, "Oh yeah, he does have a degree, but it's in gym and dance." It's in gym and dance. So you know, my brother Unc was on the honor roll squad. He was like, Ali, Baba, you know, he was having fun with it.
You can go to any college and find out what degrees, who they gave degrees to. They did that to him. Who else they did that to? They did Dr. Ben. Came up with nothing. Niggas never even heard of that motherfucker. Never even heard of that nigga. Saying he was teaching at this school and shit. And that shit was some shit going on in some basement in New York. And all types of other fuckery. Who else they did that shit to? They did it to like a couple more people too. They went and checked the credentials. Like I put up in my video I did earlier yesterday. I put up the video with Dr. Layla Ali and where he got his doctorate. You look that shit up, that shit say Anglo-Saxon Institute or whatever, but that shit ain't got shit on that motherfucker. Like to sign up for the school, you gotta send an email. That shit ain't got no phone number, no web portal to sign up, to apply, none of that goddamn shit. You got a regular email. And right, he not even showing the card. He not even showing the card. Let's go.
He's having fun with it, right? He's having fun with it. So look, my degree, I had a double major and a minor. My minor was in English. My double major was in psychology and sports management. Everybody who knows me knows I play sports. Honor roll squad, he was like, Ali, Baba, you know, he was having fun with it. He was having fun with it. So, you know, my brother Unc was on the honor roll. It's in gym and dance. But it's in gym and dance. It's in gym and dance. From Chicago, Mikael Muhammad, he started trolling me and said, "Oh yeah, he does have a degree, but it's in gym and dance."
See? See?
It's in gym and dance. So, you know, my brother Unc was on the honor roll squad. He was like, Ali, Baba, you know, he was having fun with it. He was having fun with it, right? He was having fun with it. So look, my degree, I had a double major and a minor. My minor was in English. My double major was in psychology and sports management. Everybody who knows me knows I play sports. All right. Okay. I was an All-American athlete, and I started for Temple as a free safety.
All-American athlete.
When I was younger, I played cornerback. I started as a free safety, and so
played at Temple.
I graduated. I graduated in 1998. The degree is real. Temple University made the error. Now, how did they make the error? Let's go further. I changed my name in the year 2000, 16 years ago. My birth name was Marcus Ali Counts. All right.
Marcus Ali Counts. Y'all remember that?
Address. All right. That's my PA license. Look at that. Can you see that? Make sure. You see that, bro? You see my name there? That matches it.
Now, how does he know? How does he not know he's not showing that shit in the camera?
You see it? You got it? All right, so that's my name, right? That's the name. Come down here. Right. That's my name. That's my name. That's my legal name. I changed my name without paying for it. All right? I didn't pay $400 to go change my name. So, when
now, how that happened?
I had to go get this degree.
He said he changed his name without paying for it. He didn't pay the $400 to get his name changed.
That nigga got some big front teeth, don't he? Look at that shit. That nigga look like he'll chew the shit out of a goddamn carrot. God damn, nigga, shit. That nigga got 2 gold tooths. 2 gold teeth.
I don't get that. Because in order for you to be legal,
they sending me another one. When I go to
get on that diploma, you have to have a legal name on that degree.
Here's the case right here.
Showing the case.
Here's the case.
Here's the case.
Here's the case.
Here's the case.
Y'all see that? Here's the case. All right. So when I went to get the degree, if everybody would have looked at the degree, all right, here we go. I'm doing all this to show you. When I went to get the degree,
he changed his name so niggas can't look him up. You know who he is. If he do some shit, he can just disappear.
He supposedly graduated.
But he ain't changed. He legally changed. That nigga ain't changed.
In 98.
It was updated in what year? Now I'm going to show you. This is what I showed you. This is the one that was messed up. Look in the
Watch this, y'all.
lower.
He said it was messed up. Then he said
this is not the updated. I had to order another one.
He said he
so
had to order another one.
And I had to find out because
this video was done in 2016, and it's the end of 2017. I'm pretty sure he should have a degree to show somebody by now. Now, what Chosen King, Mimi, Martini, and Fact Check TV exposed the fact that science was misspelled on the degree. Bachelor of Science. Science was misspelled, and Mimi Martini pointed out that one of the words down here was misspelled.
But you have the small card. I ordered the card too.
Let's see if we can catch it.
You gotta understand, this degree is in 1990.
You said in degree in 1998. Now see, that's SCIECNE.
Yeah, it's 2016.
It misspelled science.
You know what I mean? I haven't even dealt with this except for one time, and you can look at this. Look in the lower left-hand corner. What does it say right there, side letter? What does it say? What does it say right there? In the lower left-hand corner, what does it say? It's when? December 21st. When? 2005. So what did I do? My original degree was in Marcus Ali Counts. After I changed my name, I went back and got the name put on it. So the replacement degree was where they made the error.
So that means they made an error twice. Because a degree and a diploma are templates, and all you have to do is place the name there.
Yep.
So that means they made an error twice, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. All right, so now I don't have, listen, I'm not stupid.
I want to catch the science part. Now, y'all remember when I said we played football, right?
Exactly, Pete. If you got a doctorate, you got your shit from college, you know how many times you can read that motherfucker? Because you so happy you graduated? You can read that shit like 100 times that day. And just looking at it, you ain't gonna notice the shit misspelled? All that college, exactly, all that college. These are black scholars.
Look in the lower left-hand corner. What does it say right there, side letter? Was updated in what year? Now I'm going to show you. This is what I showed you. This is the one that was messed up. Look in the
how many you got?
Lower. Is it still messed up?
There it is. Now y'all can see how science was misspelled. He not pointing out the fact that they misspelled science. He talking about his fucking name. Talking about how he had to change his name from Marcus Ali Counts. He's not talking about the fact he trying to throw a bitch off. He ain't pointing out the fact that they misspelled science. He trying to talk about focus on the name and shit.
This is not the updated. I had to order another one. So they're going to send me one.
And you should have that by now.
Why don't you have the small card? I ordered the card too. You got to understand, this degree is in 1998. It's 2016. You know what I mean? I haven't even dealt with this except for one time. And you can look at this. Look in the lower left-hand corner. What does it say right there, Silent? What does it say? What does it say right there? In the lower left-hand corner. What does it say? Placement diploma. It's when? December 21st. When? 2005. So what did I do? My original degree was in Marcus Ali Counts. After I changed my name, I went back and got the name put on it. So to replace.
So he said he went back and got the name put on it, y'all. That mean they made a mistake twice. You feel me? On the Marcus Ali Counts and under Abdul Ali Muhammad. Those degrees, diplomas, they're templates. All they have to do is stamp the name on that bitch.
Thank you.
You feel me? So he's saying they made that mistake twice.
The degree was when they made the error. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And he on side of the couch. Kiss my ass. Listen. Y'all don't let these motherfucking gold teeth, this slurring, this accent. Don't let this shit fool y'all, you feel me? Your boy ain't no dummy by a long shot. I'm gonna show you.
Thank you, brother. Same here. I might not can't pronounce shit. I might be drunk half the time online. I might talk a lot of shit and giggle, but I ain't no damn W. Exactly.
Tell you something. The nigga say he played football. He was an All-American under Marcus Ali Counts or under Ali Muhammad or Abdul Ali Muhammad. We're gonna look this shit up. Nigga say he played football. Y'all hold on, give me a minute. We're gonna look this shit up. This computer slow as hell. I remember the last time I used this guy.
Yeah, you see, I don't think they typing them shits up. Like, you know what I mean? They print them motherfuckers out individually as they need them. They got those shits on deck.
Computer.
Come on, bro. Shit. You got internet like me.
We're gonna type in his full name. We'll type in his full name. We see a Facebook, Abdul Ali Muhammad. We see something about case dockets, videos, propaganda machine. And I see a website right here, right? Let's see what this is. Speedydeletion.week. Like, what is this? Oh, this is like something. I typed in his name. Nothing came up on the first page about him playing football. Know what I'm saying? Nothing. I didn't see anything about college, Temple University, anything related to Marcus Counts or Abdul Muhammad regarding. I got a arrest record on here too, so if you want to look that up, know what I'm saying? You can look that up too. This is a hurricane paper. My homeboy, we played for Pittsburgh, and the other guys played for Miami, and we had a game against the University of Miami, and they put that in the paper, you feel me? This is one article. And here go the St. Petersburg Times. This is in Tampa Bay, you know what I'm saying? This is a credible newspaper.
And purposely lie for financial gain. This man is telling you what that machine is for. It's to scam people.
Listen to what these niggas do.
It's a fucking scam, he's saying. Then he's basically pleading, with all due respect, palsy. This is what he's doing and selling on his website for $52, $52.99. I guess to make it look like it's on sale, he's crossed out $159. New immune force with alchemy.
See?
Wrong spelling on purpose, but anyway, just like charlatans do, confuse you. Immune force he's selling. $59.99. I don't know what shipping is. Shit, it might be $10. Shit. Immune force helps herpes. Heals herpes, autoimmune disorders, AIDS, leukemia, and many disorders via recommended supplementation regimen 6 to 8 weeks along with indigenous nutritional guidance 6 to 8 weeks. This is what he's selling. Does he tell you what's in it? He just says what it does. Increase cellular oxygen. I mean, you know, increase potassium, which induces melanin production. Increasing potassium does not induce melanin production. Huge lie. This whole page is a fraud page. Niggas should be locked up for this kind of shit. I'm ashamed. Who gives us these frauds and pushes them on us? Who pushes these frauds on the black community? And when you go on the bottle and look at the damn bottle, it looks like he got some motherfucking some school paper wrapped and taped around it. Dr. Ali Muhammad, he's giving the people the impression he's some kind of a real doctor.
That's Ali. This is Ali. See, he got little medicines for your ass too. Now, where he got his doctorate to fucking give motherfuckers medicines that cure fucking goddamn herpes and all types of shit. And look, it'll say Dr. Ali on it. Energy elixir. Cellular energy, some shit. Dr. Ali.
Urgy. This is foul. This is disrespectful to the black community. Now, let me show you the ultimate. Well, let's just go through this.
If this nigga die, I'll talk about his ass too when he died.
Real quick. $52. Alchemy health tincture. I can go on all these, but it doesn't even say what's in them. Like if I click on alchemy health tincture, what kind of health tincture is this nigga selling? He doesn't tell you what's in it. He just says what it does. You just buying.
You go to Layla Ali's site. I put it in the fucking chat. You go to his shit. He got all types of shit and cures and shit too. And he don't tell you what's in that motherfucker either. Isn't that a rule from the FDA to tell that any kind of medication or supplement you supposed to tell the motherfuckers what's in it? Take this shit if you want. Your eyes will fucking blow up like that motherfucker I showed earlier.
Shit, you don't know what's in them goddamn cheap ass bottles. This is the kicker right here. Okay, he has a $500 for some indigenous doctor's course. Who is he? To be given an indigenous doctor's course. $550. But here's the kicker. Level 2 magnetic diagnostic machine. Level 2, magnetic diagnostic machine. That's the biggest scam machine ever.
Yep.
I'll show you why. Certificate. This level 2 certification student through proper usage of a quantum. This is on that line. Quantum magnetic analyzer. It's a bullshit machine that looks something like this. And I'm gonna show you how this machine is a sham. And it's supposed to do, we'll get to that in a second. But let's see what it is. Does a quantum magnetic resonance?
Nah, they don't care. No, the people don't got are a lot smarter about what they consume and buy. Don't say these niggas they don't care. It's for the black people.
Analyzer work. Here's the answer. It does not work. It's a scam.
See?
You don't even, well, maybe, you don't say maybe or none of that. No, it don't work. It's a fucking scam, he's saying. Then he's basically pleading with all due respect to you, whom I do not know. This answer is obvious to most people. And I encourage you to consider developing better capabilities of skepticism where that is appropriate. It is true that traditional Western medicine leaves a lot to be desired. That does not change the fact that there are a lot of people in this world who want to take advantage of our insecurities, our ill health, our fragile minds, etc., so that they can become wealthy or famous or powerful. I told you I'm pseudo hunting. And I'm exposing people who intentionally lie and purposely lie for financial gain. This man is telling you what that machine is for. It's for financial gain. Someone said great claims require great proof. If someone tells you something that flies in the face of what the rest of human history has experienced, they should back up what they say. He just goes on. There's questions and answers here. And everyone is clowning and laughing in the comment section of how a scam this machine is. Let me show you why it's a scam. Let me get to it. Watch and see why this machine is a scam. He has some dry humor, but watch.
And when you test, you just hold this rod in your hand here and start test.
When you hold the rod in your hand, it's supposed to measure or get your heartbeat or your finger, your pulse, and some kind of magnetically resonate through your body and read and scan your body. You see how the machine is going?
She supposedly scans the body through your organs, different things. And if I let it go here, it stops.
It stops if you let it go.
It's divided into two here, and it's electrical resistance.
Now you hold it and put a little pressure on it, it'll beep again.
So you have to, of course, hold it in your hand. I found out I could use a paper cloth instead.
He wraps a paper cloth around it and acts like something's around it, and it still beeps as if it's reading and scanning the human body. Ali Muhammad carries around this machine. I've seen it. I was wondering when he was at the Black Power Wars and I met him, what he sitting down with this machine for? And it was this bullshit scam machine. Yes, he's a scam artist. Get him out of here.
So keep it going. And it works just fine.
And it's still beeping. It's reading with a paper towel wrapped around it.
Use the system.
Only 3 people up in here and shit, but y'all getting the facts. Let these other fools out here that Mr. Killer B show and shit, let them fall for this shit.
Then he unplugs it and puts a little needle on some kind of resistor, I guess. I'm not an electronic guy, but watch.
Like this. Put it in here, in this. You see this? Plug it in here.
And it beeps again.
And that goes. Can just show you inside what's inside.
He breaks it open, shows you how it's just a fucking wire.
And you can look inside, you see there's nothing but cords in here to connect to these 2 metal rings cylinders. Now, the sauce. Save it here. And
so, real quick, he stopped it. So after all that, the computer is reading the results of your health. Goes into your heart, your cells. I mean, wow.
I made a record that you see the record as 90 main. And I'll get the record here.
Tells him he's around 93 years old. Does he look 93?
What says about me? What I need?
And it gives him an analysis report. Cardiovascular and cerebrovascular analysis report card. And tells him what's wrong with his body. This is how Ali Muhammad is scamming people. This machine is a scam. Ali Muhammad carries it around like the Bible. Y'all didn't know this?
If you don't know...
Our fat is moderately abnormal and vascular resistance moderately abnormal. Stroke volume moderately abnormal. Left ventricular ejection impedance moderately abnormal.
Talking about his heart valves and everything. Just reading his whole body. This is what Ali Muhammad's doing. He's a fraud.
For a 93-year-old man, you see here, we can even look at the eye here, the eyes, and we have setting eyes, and we have correcting.
It analyzes his eyes and tells him what's wrong with his eyes. That's what Ali Muhammad, let's be clear, I'm not making nothing up on a nigga, a quantum magnetic analyzer. He even tries to teach courses on how to use it when you can simply read a manual. This is above fraudulent. This shit is criminal. Cardiovascular report, amino acid analysis report, human toxin report. Look at this broke down machine Ali Muhammad's fucking with. I mean, this is what Ali Muhammad does. He don't give a fuck about you black people. He's trying to rip people off. I'm Chief X, the God Best reincarnated. You know who God Best is? God Best was protector of women and children. I'm protecting women and children from this fraud, from this liar. Everything Ali Muhammad teaches as far as history and religion is a lie and a gross exaggeration of bullshit. Don't listen to nothing he teaches. Don't listen to none of his health information. Don't spend no money with him. Don't do none of that. Who's bringing these crooks to the community? selling health consultation at $150. In some kind of health indigenous course, $550. Let's go. Watch this. He's selling 3 months cure regimen or all bio disease. Says these cute words like Minister Enki Muhammad, who I exposed already. Go check out my YouTube page for same shites like this scamming people. They like to use these words biocosmology, astrocure. You know, when niggas start using these bio words and shit, get away from them. $1,300. Now, he'll take your money and you click on it and it says you can pay. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this shit. It's fucking self-evident. Look. Level 2 magnetic diagnostic machine. Health certification. $800. He'll tell you how to work this damn phony machine, this scam machine, and he'll charge you $800 to show you how to plug it in and work it. You can read a manual and take fucking 5 minutes to read a scam manual. Look at this shit. Private video to fibroid elimination. $80 to watch this little private video. Watch this private lecture. Unicorn female reproductive PMS relief. $50. Give me a donation too. Fuck it. $300. He just puts the price on there. He don't ask, here's my donation button. This nigga sets a price. $300. You click on that to donate. What kind of shit? Who does this? See? Ali Muhammad exposed. Enki exposed. Phil Valentine. Red Pill. All these crooks are liars and scammers and run together. And I don't know who brought all these people to the black community and why everybody know all of them and don't know nobody else. You don't know none of the real scholars. You know all the crooks, liars, and frauds. I'm sick of you niggas.
My name is Misha Stone, and I'm a Reader Services Librarian in the Reader Services Department. And before we begin this evening, I would like to acknowledge that we are gathered together on the ancestral.
I know what I almost did. I know what I almost did and shit. I thought, oh, damn, I erased the wrong damn last video. But I need to end this motherfucker now anyway and shit. If I pass out on y'all asses and shit, I almost went out. I don't know how long that was playing. Shit. Yep, so there you have it. You burn those motherfuckers up. That we got to do, y'all. You got to stay on their ass and stay on anybody's asses trying to talk about you wrong. Yep. Sure enough is a shame. It's a damn shame. Killer B's here to bring y'all the truth. Oh man. What do you say? That shit's crazy, right? That shit's absolutely fucking-insane. But on that, I'll pick a song to ride out with and take my ass to bed. Let's see what I can do. No.
I walked into the office, 2 o'clock. I walked into the office, 2 o'clock therapy with Dr. Katz. I walked into the office, 2 o'clock therapy.
Killer B, the goddamn West Finder General, I'm about to pass out and fall out of this damn chair if I don't get my ass to bed. Thank you, Sweet. Thank you, P. I always call you Sweet P from Popeye. Thank you, B, for tuning in. Thank you, AC, for tuning in. Thank you, Mrs. B, for tuning in. Who else we got? We got Enki Howard stuck up in here and shit. He didn't want to come on anyway. He didn't want to come on. And we had what was his name? Roger Black. Roger Black was in the building today. There was somebody else too. I think I might have missed. Oh no, I think that was it. Actually, I think that was it. But thank you, P. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mrs. B. So that take my tired ass to bed and shit. Thank y'all. And if you think come around you trying to get you to fucking take their little supplements and shit to burn all the hair off your head or to swell your eyes up and shit like some Easter eggs, but say no. I want nothing to do with your black scholars. Peace, y'all.
Dr. Katz, I walked into the office, 2 o'clock therapy with Dr. Katz. I'm looking awkward in a stocking cap, cause it's August. I don't acknowledge him at all or stop. I walk right past him, straight to the stall. I have to wash my hands. I forgot to grab the doorknob with my sweater sleeve. The doctor laughs. I heard some jotting on his comment pad. When I came out, he was holding up ink blots, and then the doctor asked, "What do you see?" I thought I saw my dad, and then I said nothing, just dots and black. And it was obvious I was sarcastic when responding back. I got defensive, and he sensed it. Is that all? He penciled in some notes. I noticed the end of the sentence. It said progress bad. Perhaps there's a problem. Yeah, I reached into my pocket, scrambled for my car keys, and said, I have to call a cab. I'm feeling claustrophobic. As the cocked and gagged, the doctor offered me a bottle of water with a straw. Man, I had a hard time drinking water through a pollen mask while hyperventilating through a doggy bag. I got up and said, I'll call you back. Tomorrow morning we gon' talk and chat and solve every problem from my haunted past. The coffee table blocked my path to the door. Then Dr. Katz starts plotting. I'm astonished. It says, I thought I'd ask, where you keep your Oscars? Damn, he's catching on to me. He saw that it was all an act. You got me, man. You caught me red-handed, Dr. Katz. He saw that it was all an act. I wear a mask. It's a facade cause it's all I have. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And you can do as you please. You can say what you want, it won't change a goddamn thing. Reaction was to feel embarrassed, followed by an awkward silence. What's he thinking as he keeps on staring? This time it's not my laundry, my dirty secret's airing. Let's talk about my daddy and my mommy. You should meet my parents, the most wonderful people. You'd have so much material to write a sitcom, a funny movie, and even enough for a sequel. It'd be hilarious. You laugh so hard your fucking teeth should be busted at the seams. Alright, enough about me. What made you want to become a shrink? He gets uncomfortable suddenly as he shuffles his feet. You probably make the same amount of money it takes me to bust my ass for a month and a week. Only trouble is, and some will agree, it takes too long to get that dumb credit degree. And on top of that, it wasn't cheap. Hundreds of G's we spent on books. Probably forgot it wasn't a degree. My third reaction was to beat my second, to top it by making a hurtful statement. Words could be a lethal weapon. My serotonin has been depleted. I'll take 3 Zyprexes, and I don't need these sessions. And I don't need suggestions on how I should feel and questions on how I should think, etc. I'm just a case study to you on how to treat depression. Instead, I thought I'd ask, where's the nearest pharmacy to fill up my prescription bottle at? I saw that it was all an act. I got you, man. I caught you red-handed, Dr. Katz. I saw that it was all an act. You wear a mask. It's a facade cause it's all you have. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And I can do as I please. I can say what I want, it won't change a goddamn thing.
big man talk. Step up to me if you want to touch my rocket launcher. I'll burn you up. Peace.